Hello everyone, this is Nathalie the vlogger and I am coming today with the genre of cozy mystery. It is time to tell you everything that I read inside. The first one, Alice in Murderland by Samantha Silver. Alice discovered that actually her mother was a witch and pretty much all her relatives as well. But this is a pretty good news who has been told her the minute that she put her foot into the city, the village, the little city, the small town in Oregon where she's going to live now and with the rest of her family. So welcome, you're a witch and you have now to deal with everything that comes with. She will discover how that small town is really working around witch and wizard. But beside this, because you have the Murderland in the title, she will pretty much drop over a dead body in the middle of the streets. And who was that woman, her life, what happened, who killed her? Murder at the Mayan Temple by M.J. Drake. And we are following a small group of, I think, deaf people. Well, this is a specific cruise anyway, and they are making stopover at, well, I think it was in Mexico, and they are going to see the, I don't know exactly which ruins it is from the Mayan, but anyway, they have the guide, and this is more specifically the guide that we are following with her group. But anyway, the day that they are planned to visit the Mayan temple, they're gonna find one of them from the group. He has been murdered with an artifact from the Mayans, the exact same way that they killed people, you know, as for the gods. So what happened, who did it, why, and in the same time they have to stay alive because a hurricane is coming. The Mexican police, they want to put them in jail. Obviously, they are suspicious and they are in a foreign country. Body in the Bookstore by Emma Lee. And this is an indie author. We are following, I think that I start all the time that we are following. I'm gonna have to find something else to say. But we are following a young teenager that has been killed in the bookstore from her parents. The body in the bookstore was the first in few other more. And who killed her? But most of all, why? Suspicion by Alexandra Munir. I put it in the cozy mystery because for me it smells like a cozy mystery, but it could be a fantasy cozy mystery if you want that way. I want to say Evelyn, but it's not. It's Imogen. Well, it's an old first name. She lost her parents when she was 10 years old in fire back in England where the rest of the family lived. She spent the rest of the childhood and teenage years in America living with the friends of their parents who became her guardians. And she will discover that all the rest of her family has died, mysteriously or not, and she is now the new Duchess of the estate back in England, and she is required to be back there and to take care of everything. So when she will be back in England, she will pretty much quickly question what happened around the death of her cousin, the last one who died. It could be kind of very much suspicious, and it's bring back the memories of the death of her parents. What really happened? There's something mysterious with Labyrinth in the garden. It is a short one, and like I said, yes, it's kind of a mystery, and since it's kind of a light and fluffy, so that's why it's a cozy mystery. Then we have Better Off Wed by Laura Durham, a wedding planner with the help of two other who became friends, a woman and a man. And it happened that the day of the wedding that they have planned, the mother of the bride is found dead down the stairs. So accident? No, the police said that it was murdered, apparently poisons. She's gonna investigate with her friend or with her team. It was very light, very funny to read. The Girl with 9 Lives by E. Earl. The young woman that I forgot her name, she is struggling a lot with her life, with what she really wants to do. Well, she's a teacher, or she tried to become one. It's less than some small contract that she is having in school, and she obviously wants to get a permanent position, but it is tough on her emotionally, and yes, she is struggling a lot until the day that a cat appeared into her life, and it looks exactly like the cat that she had when she grew up and that he supposedly disappeared or died. And it turned out that the cat can talk to her, and she can talk to the cat, and something will happen mysterious at the school, and they're gonna kind of investigate. It was so much enjoyable, and it was a cozy mystery reading. Dead Man Calling by Kendra Ash. I think that's how you are saying it. A young woman will discover that she had a grandfather not so long ago. She lost her parents a long time ago. She inherited the caretaker of her grandfather, so taking care of the dead people. But she is not interested about doing the same thing, and she is transforming the place onto a future hype nightclub in the city. But in the meantime, she will realize that she can see ghosts, and so she's trying to find out what they want. You discover some werewolves. I tried to remember if there were some wizard at the same time or witches. It might have been. And yeah, The Big Lead by Libby Kirsch. Stella Reynolds is a new reporter, a journalist, one that she is starting in a very small, I think it's called Fox 14, in Bozeman, but in a very small town in the USA. So in a small TV channel, small crew, and yeah, murder is pretty much, because it's always the same, happening at the beginning, and she tried to investigate at the same time as she's trying to find some stories, some news. The Gallery of the Dead by Mary Bowers. A TV crew, a new one, wants to investigate some possible or some confirmed haunted house mentioned throughout the United States. They are starting in Florida with a mention around midnight when they plan to do the shoot for the TV show. Something happened, an event that will kind of change side of the story onto some mysterious things happening, and we have to find out what's going on. A Cruise to Die For by Beth A. Sager, and this is a tiny one. The body of one of the crew on the cruise ship has been killed. I don't remember if it was the entertainer one or cook or whatever. He has been found dead. It appeared that onto the ship you have next from the FBI, or no, I think it's a private investigator, and his girlfriend is from the FBI. I think that's what it is, and they are quickly making an investigation because apparently a bomb, if I remember correctly, is on board. Keep in mind, super short, super fast. It's like if you are just jumping in a specific scene inside a movie. So if this is something for you, go for it. Alright, this is everything from the cozy mystery genre that I read this year, 2018. I'm sure you can find something intriguing enough because there are quite some that I want to keep following and keep reading just for the pleasure of having something fluffy and mysterious to read from time to time. Thank you for subscribing. So you're sure that you're not gonna miss any next future video? Give me some thumbs ups, I will appreciate so much. Tell me if you read some cozy mystery, which ones? Give me some suggestion. I'm always open, and even more if it's from an indie author. And until the next time, have some wonderful, mysterious, thrilling reading. See you.